the self-love and care checklist. Woo! Well, let's fire this off. So what I'm going to talk about today is eating right, exercising, and practicing mental strength. And we are live. I think we are on. Ooh, yes, the daily internal drive. So I'm going to let people hop on, and while they're hopping on, you know what I like to do by now, appreciation. We got to talk about appreciation and start our day, our meetings, our everything with appreciation, because that's how we change our mind. Today is about self-love and care. We're going to go through the self-love and care checklist. Excited about that. So I am appreciative about so many things. Oh my gosh, like I would be on here for a half hour explaining all the things I'm appreciative of, but it's so cool. So my nightly visualization, the gift that I've given to you, has the one with the self-love focus has just it's climbing the charts really fast. It just launched this thing maybe a few weeks ago or so, just a little while ago. I'm using it every night. A ton of people are using it every night, and it's blown the other ones out of the water, and people are subscribing because of it and having an awesome night's sleep. So I'm so cool that it's so exciting to see this thing grow and quickly, and now it surpassed the one prior to that one, and people are really using that. So I'm so excited about that, and I appreciate that so much. And I appreciate my private group, man, those who want to become clients or become clients, or just curious about us. It's really become a family in there, and that just keeps growing and growing too. So I'm so appreciative of that. And motivation is definitely going viral. It is in my world, at least, because this is it's awesome. People are subscribing to my YouTube channel, and my Facebook group is growing. We're close to 115,000 followers, and that's just awesome that people are using the content and watching the content and commenting on my personal page, my group page on YouTube. It's awesome, and it's blowing up, and it's something to talk about, because it's such a big part of my life, and I'm just so excited and appreciative of it. So I definitely wanted to get that out there. And lastly, my 12-week Empower Warriors, my 12-week virtual Empower Warrior University. Those who are going through my 12-week transformation program are just empowering their minds. We're empowering our minds, our souls, our spirits, and our bodies, both for nutrition and training, but mostly the mindset piece, because it's the physical stuff is great, right? Like that just gives you the armor, that gives you the juice of life to be able to tackle the challenges, right? And that's really what I want to talk about today. So let's move into the internal drive experience, because that's what this is. I mean, in life, things are an experience, right? So I want to fire off the self-love and care checklist that I have. It's in my book. This whole point of the daily internal drive is to remind you what's in the book. For those who haven't gotten the book, I'll leave a link. There's a link already, I'm sure, in my bio, and I'll leave a link to this page, and it's completely free. It's unpublished yet, so just expect that there'll be some editing. I may have spelled a couple words wrong here and there, or the grammar's a little goofy, but I wanted to get this out to you. I wanted to get this out to my clients who are already using it. They've been using versions of it for several years, and finally now I decided to get this thing published. So we're right around the corner from that. But moving into the self-love and care checklist. Woo! Well, let's fire this off. So what I'm going to talk about today is eating right, exercising, and practicing mental strength. It's such a big part of it. But I want to fire off the other things. We're going to be talking about that over the course of the next couple of days. So the other pieces of this is to spend the time to love your body. Okay. The third one is don't compare yourself to others. Okay. Next, do the things for yourself that you love to do. Okay. Surround yourself with empowering people. Okay. And lastly, I talk so much about this in so many areas in different chapters, because it's so important. Your internal and external talk about yourself needs to remain positive. Okay. So important. So important. So these are the topics that I'm going to be talking about over the course of the next couple of days. So we can call this Self-Love and Care Week. Isn't that just nice? That's why I chose a red shirt. I'm like, red is fitting. All right. So moving into eating right and exercising and practicing mental strength. The understanding of self-worth is the beginning of progress, right? Like so many people feel stuck and they don't know why. And oftentimes, not all the time, but if I'm talking to you and this kind of sounds like it's you, then these next couple of days are for you for sure, because so many times people are stuck and they don't know why, and then they learn this checklist. It's like, oh my God, like I'm not taking care of myself. I'm tired all the time. I'm smoked. I'm starting to feel depressed, you know, and this may not be for you. Maybe it's one of the other chapters where, you need to focus more on awareness, or there's some things that have happened in your life that you need to work through. And we'll be talking about that in other chapters too. But today, it's about self-loving care, and it's eating right, exercising, and practicing mental strength so you can take care of the temple, right? Because how can you possibly, so many of my clients, they take care of everybody else. They're empaths, right? So all day long, they wake up, they hop out of bed, they brush their teeth, and hop into their shoes, and then boom, 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 care for others, care for others, care for others. At the end of the day, they're smoked and they're unhappy, and they try to give themselves a little bit of time, and maybe they turn to alcohol just to shut it all off, right? How could you possibly care for others if you don't first love and care for yourself? The fact is that you're going to be pouring from an empty cup. And look, people around you, if you think that you're fooling people, so many of my clients, they think that they're fooling their family, or fooling themselves. Oh, no, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. You try to smile, and look, they can see right through it. Your coworkers usually can see right through it. Your family can see right through it. And sometimes your spouse, So if you're not being honest with yourself, then please, this is for you. Stop and care for yourself, care for your temple, care for your body, right? That's what eating right and exercising and practicing mental strength is all about, right? Yeah, at some level, I'm a personal trainer, but I moved into the mindset. I moved into the motivational speaking, and I did that, and I kept the personal trainer side of things because that's where you build the armor. It's so integrated into my mindset coaching, because if you can get through that piece of things, if you can use that as the challenge that you're going to overcome and transform your body in 12 weeks or less, sometimes a little bit more depending on where you're at, but that's where you build the armor to be able to take care of the other challenges. And that's how you become unshakable, unstoppable. That's how challenges can come at you and they just bounce off you. You're the one that directs the path and chooses where you're gonna go, and how that challenge is gonna be handled, and that's just a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful place to be. And I do this because I live through my clients. I live through you. I live through the private messages and the feedback I get from people, because it's so exciting to hear people become unshakable like I am. And I'm not born under the right star, guys. I just used the system that works. I practice these principles daily. That's why I wanted to keep talking about these principles daily, so you can become unshakable, because it's such a beautiful life when you do, because we'll always have challenges because we're breathing, right? But the beautiful thing is when you can take these challenges and use them to grow, okay? And that starts from taking care of yourself, okay? Eating right and exercising, further educating yourself about the mindset pieces and empowering yourself, and the strategies of self-love. This is why motivation is going viral. This is why people keep listening to my content and hopping on my page and joining my social media pages and Instagram and most recently our YouTube channel is really growing, because people are beating this into their minds, and when it becomes unconscious, that's when the flow happens. That's where your life really begins to change. Okay. And I encourage you, use proven systems at work, use proven exercise, nutrition, and mindset strategies at work. I congratulated early on, there are people that are using my Empower Warrior University. It's so cool to watch people transform their bodies and lives in 12 weeks. And it's awesome. And it's a system. It's a system that works. Everybody that's followed it in the last 20 years has transformed their life. And how amazing is that? That's some empowering stuff. And it's done efficiently and it's done quickly. Okay. And like I said, and this is the time, this is how you build an armor for yourself. We're not taught this kind of stuff at school, right? But I got it for you, so stick with me. So tomorrow, I wanted to keep this short. Tomorrow, I'll be talking more about the self-love and care. We're going to be diving into the rest of the checklist. I encourage you to eat right, exercise, and practice mental strength. Okay, and do it for self-love and care, and do it for yourself so you can give back to other people. Right? Because that's what life's about, right? It's not about me, it's about we. Right? Think about that. So I'll leave you with this. I love you guys. Thanks for joining. I'll leave you with this. And this is a quote from my man, Bill Phillips. He said, "Food is the most widely abused anti-anxiety drug in America." Right? And exercise is the most potent, yet underutilized antidepressant. Think about that. I love you guys. You're awesome. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching the full video. You made a great choice and empowered yourself some more today. If you'd like more, click the videos right here. They're exactly what you need to see next. And if you're new here, hit subscribe and become a part of the Empower community, and tell me what you think about the videos in the comments below. I read all of them and respond daily. Make a comment.